Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So our today's topic is percentages. Okay, so let us discuss about what is percentages and some sample problems which are from previous question papers. We can solve those using some short tricks. Let's see. We can represent percentage. We can denote it by this symbol, right? So whatever the number, right? If we see, right, what is the 20% of 20% of 500, right? So let's see. Let's take whatever the number given, right? Here we have 500, right? Just assume that this is 100, right? We can take any number as 100 first of all, right? This is 100% of the whole number. Like 500 is some 100%, right? In this 500 we need 20%, right? So how can we calculate this? Right? 20 by, okay, we can calculate by, like this, 20 into 500. 100 ones, 100 fives, then 100. What is the value here? 100. So 20% of 500 is 100. Like this, we can calculate the percentage of any given number. So, but it will consume some time, right? If you write down 20 by 100 like that. So what I'm saying here is, if it is 500, right? If you remove this one, right? If you remove last, if I keep point here, what is the value then? 50. So if 500 is 100%, then what is this 50 value? 50 means 10%, right? 5 means, if I keep dot here, then 5 means 1%. Then 0.5 means 0.1%. Got it? Like that. We are calculating percentages here. So let's see. What is the 20% of 500? Let's say 50 means 10%. Again, 50, 10%, right? But we need 20%. Then 50 plus 50, 100. So directly you can say, after saying 500, if they want 30% of the given number, right? 10% means 50, 30% means into 3, 150. If they want 80% of 500, right? 10% means 50, 80% means into 8, 50 into 8, 400. Got it? Like that, we can calculate, whatever the percent it will give, right? Maybe if they want to want you to calculate some, which some number which is not in decimal form. Like, let me tell you one more example here. What is the 20% of 215, right? This is 215, number is 215. What is the 20% of this number? Again, you can do like this, right? 20 by 100. This is the regular, okay, regular solution we can do. So here what we can do, 10% means 21.5. So into 2, right? 43. 43 is 20% of 21.5. Sorry, 215. 215. 20% means 43. Got it? So we can do like this, right? Whatever it is, 20, if they ask 20%, 30%, 40%, whatever it is, we can do like this. Got it? So one more thing, if they ask you 50%, right? Suppose if number is 400, right? If they ask 50% of 400 means 50% means 1 by 2 only, right? Half of the number. 25% means 1 by 4. 12.5% means 1 by 8. Just remember all these things, right? If they ask you 50% of 400, right? Already you are aware, 50% means 1 by 2. Half of the 400 means 200 is the answer. If they ask 25% means 100. If they ask 12.5% of 400 into 1 by 8 means 50, right? So you just want to understand the question first, right? What they are asking. If it is, right, 25%, which means 1 by 4. You have to be aware of this. Got it? Let's get into the problem so that you can able to understand, right? Let's see this question. So this question asked in TS, Telangana State SI. Okay, Telangana State SI exam 2018. I took this question from that paper. Okay, so you can see, I mean, if you see right question, I mean, it won't be a tough question, right? So it is, I mean, it is easy one, and it was asked in SI mains in 2018. Okay, so let's check this. The total number of students in a class. Let's say if total number of students in the sense, we can take it as 100%, right? 100% means total. Whatever the question, right? Just assume, I mean, just take it as 100%. Already I told you. So with 44% girls and 45% boys, what does it mean? Then 55% of girls only, right, in the class. This is 45% boys, right? What they are asking, the and the 45% boys is okay. Total number of, okay, they are asking for total number of people in class, right? I mean, total number means boys plus girls. We have to calculate. So we can do it in a single step. Let's see how we can do this. In question, they are saying, right, 45% boys means remaining. What is the remaining percent? 55%. So we can say 55% of girls. Okay, let's take this. 55% of girls value. What is the value of 55% of girls? 44. Then total in the sense, total means 100% only, right? Question mark. This is the single step we have to, I mean, we have to note down, right? So this is the single step we have to know how we are doing this, right? So 55% means 44 total number of girls in the class. Then what is the 100%? Then you can see. So just remind one thing here, friends. Whenever, I mean, we can do cross calculation. Okay, if you can see these all the values in a square shape, right? You can see the square shape on the right. Then you can able to, I mean, cancel these values. Got my point? Whatever the values cross, right? I mean, we can multiply. Whatever the values in square shape, I mean, side by side, then we can cancel those. We can able to cancel those, right? This is the short trick we can do. Or else, let me show you how I am doing here. Here the value is like by 55. This is the value of x. I mean, total number of students. Okay. If you want to write down, note it, I mean, if you want to write down, then you can use this formula, like, I mean, this cross multiplication, 44 into 100 by 55. Or else if you want to calculate bit speed, right, then you can do it here itself, from here itself, right? 11 4 is 44, 11 5 is 55. Already I told you we can cancel these values as well. 5 ones 5, 5 20 is 100. So then 20 and 4 are, I mean, these are cross, right? I mean, these are in cross, I mean, both are cross to each other. So you can multiply these two. 20 into 4, 80. So you can check 80 is the total number of people in the class. If you want to cross check this, you can able to do, right? What they are saying, 44 girls in the class, then remaining 36 boys in the class. So boys 45%, girls 55%. Right, 44 plus 36, 80. Okay, if you want, you can check, right? If you want to check, you can. 45% boys, 36, right? Then what is the total number of people in the class? Question mark, right? 9 fours, 9 fives, 5 ones, 5 twenties, 24s, 81. Okay, I'm just cross checking. I'm just showing you how to cross check these values. Okay, no need of cross check these things, right? It will consume a lot of time. So what I am saying here is, just try to understand how I did, I mean, how I wrote these steps, right? So I mean, you can leave remaining things. Just try to understand how to write down the first step, right? How I took this value, right? You have to understand, right? These things, what is, I mean, 55%, right? Here you can see 55% of girls in the class, 55% value 44. You have to write like this only, 55%, here also 100%. So you need to write down, I mean, 55%, I mean, 100, below 55% only. You can't write 100 here, because here we need to find this value. This should be x. Okay, So I'm just writing percentages. First, what is the percentage they are giving? They had give, like, they had give, and whatever we need to find, right? This is the 100% we need to take, give, take. So whatever the value, we need to take 100% of the value. Okay. So I hope you understand this, right? If not, you can try off your own. Take some example problems like this, and you can try off your own. Okay. Let's move into the second problem. You can see here. So whatever the questions I am displaying here are all these are all these we found in some of our previous question papers only, like SSC or state SI or PC constable. Okay, so from these papers only I took all these questions. Okay, just for the sake of better understanding. Let's see. A dozen notebooks quoted 125 are available at 20% discount. Already I told you. How can we take 20%, right? So this is 125. 125 is they are saying quoted value. Quoted in the sense mark price, right? Marked value. So they just displayed in display they are just showing us 125. Like whenever you are going for shopping, right? Whenever you are going for any shopping or anything, you can see there, right? Like the mark price. In tag you can see 1,000 rupees, but it was showing like 30% discount. Then the final price is 700, like that, right? Here the quoted price. Without discount, they are saying 125 rupees, and 20% discount they are giving in for notebooks. For dozen of notebooks, dozen in the sense 12, right? 12 notebooks price. Now, what is the final price of 12 notebooks? You can say here 20% of 125. What is the 20% discount means? Right? 10% means 12.5. 20% means 25. If you deduct 25 rupees from 125, then we can get 12 books for 100 rupees, right? That's it. Already you are, already you have the value, right? 12 books cost 100 rupees. Now, how many notebooks can be purchased for 75? So already 100, right? This is the value, 12 books. We need to find books only. So I'm keeping question mark here, right? What is the next value? 75. Just cancel this. 25 threes, 25 fours, 4 ones, 4 threes. What is the cross? You have to cross multiplication 3 into 3, 9. 9 is the answer. Single step, right? It won't take much time. It maybe maximum it will take mostly 20 to 30 seconds only. If you are well aware of this shortcut and all, then you can do it in 10 seconds, right? You need to write down one step only. Just take 125, 20% discount, which means 100. So I have to 1200. 12 books. Dozen books means 12 books, 100. Then what is dozen books for some? Right. This is a single step you have to write down. That's it. Got it, friends? Okay. Let's move into the next question. See, I am taking different model of questions which they are asked in previous exams. So that you can able to understand different model of questions, right? So here in an exaction between two candidates, right? Let's take A and B. We have elections, right? A candidate who gets 40% of total votes is defeated by, okay, defeated in the sense. Suppose B got 40%. A won the elections, right? Then he got 60% only, right? Whoever defeated got 40%. Then the winner got 60% only, right? 60, 40, 100, total 100. Anything we want to compare it with 100 only, right? So let's see. Defeated by, you can see here, defeated by 50,000 votes. Defeated by means difference. What is the difference here? 20%. They are giving 20% value. What is that? 50,000. So the number of votes polled by the winning candidate. Winning candidate means A. A got how much percent? 60%, right? 20% is 15,000. What is 60%? Already you are well aware, right? 21, 23, right? 15 is 45. 45,000. That's it. Just single step answer only, right? You have to understand the question thoroughly, right? How we are doing this, right? 60% if candidate who defeats, right? Defeated by 15,000 means we got 40% of votes, A got 60% of votes. What is the difference? 20%. 20% means 15,000. So what is the 60%? What A got? Right. What are the total votes polled? Right. Then what we can do? If the question is like what are the total votes polled in this election, then 100% we have to take here, right? 21, 25, 55, 75,000 are the total votes polled in this election. Got it? So I hope you understand the logic, right? If you practice more, then you can able to do it in a single step only, right? It won't take much time. Within seconds, you can able to answer these questions. Got my point? Okay, let's move into the next question. Yeah, this is one type of question, right? So this one also asked in PC, right? PC 2018, Telangana Constable. Okay. So to pass an exam, a student has to score 45% of marks. Okay, to pass, right? How much marks he has to score? 45%. If he got 45% of score, then he will be passed, right, in the exam. Yeah, by getting 295 marks. Okay, failed by 20 marks. If he got 315 plus 20 only, right? 315 marks, then he will be passed in the exam, right? Then 45% value is 315. That is the correct, right? How I am taking this? 45, they are giving 45%. I mean, a student has to secure 45% of marks to pass an examination. So if a boy getting 225 marks and failed by 20 marks, which means 315, right? 295 plus 20, 315. 315 means 45%. So he will be passed in the exam, right? So then 45% is 315. Maximum marks, maximum in the sense 100 only, right? Then what is question mark? Okay, you are aware, right? I mean, 5 nines 45, 520 is 100. Okay, 9 months. 9 3 is 27, 9 5 is 45, right? 35 into 20 cross multiplication, right? 35 into 2. 35 into 20 means you can't, no need of do 35 into 20, 35 into 2, 70, then 0. 700 is the answer. Okay, I hope you understood the logic. Okay, so here 45%, I mean, a student has to secure 45% marks, right? So that we can say that he student is passed. So here he got, I mean, he got failed by 20 marks. Okay, so you understand the logic, right? Like that, I mean, whatever the questions you found like this, I mean, if they ask, right, he got only, I mean, he failed by 20 marks, okay, 45. What is the 75%? If he, what, I mean, what is the 20% of total? Like that, you can get a question like. So you have to calculate like this only, right? What is the 70%? 70% of this? Here we are taking 100% because they are asking for total marks in the examination. Okay, let's move into the next question. Yeah, the population of a small village. Okay, small village. This is TS Excise Constable. This question. Okay, Excise Constable question. Yeah, okay. The population of a small village increased by 8% annually. Annually means every year, right? Every year, the population of the village, okay, increases by 8%. If its present population is this value, then the population 2 years ago. Okay, they are asking 2 years ago. Let's write it down. Okay, 2 years ago. 2 years ago means some x. Let's assume 2 years ago to some x. So every year a population increases by 8%, right? I mean, initially population is 100% only, right? Everything we can take is 100. So if it is increased by 8% means 108. Okay, first year 8% increase. Second year increased by 8%. Then what is the result? I mean, what is the value after 2 years? 2, 3, 2, 8. Now they are asking for the value, right? So what is the, I mean, what is the population of the same village 2 years ago, right? So that we need to find X, I mean, 2 years before the current population. So let's calculate this. I hope you are aware of the calculation, right? Sorry. Okay, 23328 into. If I mean, if you are trying, I mean, if we write down these values to the right side of, I mean, LHS and RHS, right, left hand side and right hand side. If I am moving these values to right hand side, then these will be reversed, right? If I hope all of you are aware, right? If any value in multiplier value, if it comes to right hand side, then it will be reversed, right? 108, 108. I mean, calculation should be complicated here. Got my point? So let's see. If you are well aware of calculation and all right, let's see. I mean, already I explained you divisibility rules, right? If not, I will give you in description. Just go through the divisibility rules. Okay. What are the divisibility rules saying, right? If last two numbers of the, I mean, last two numbers, digits of the given number are multiplied by 4, then the whole number will be multiplied by 4. So this value also will be multiplied by 4. This is here 8 only, here 28 only, right? 4 2 is 8, 4 7 28. Here 4 5 is 20, 33, 4 is 32, 12, 4 3 is 12, 4 2 is 8. Okay. One more thing, if you find any options in decimals or 18.16 like this, then we can say, okay, we need to calculate. I mean, it will be a big, I mean, complicated calculation. But you can see all these values are round figure only, right? 80,900, 989. There are no decimal values. Then 100% you can able to cancel 27. I mean, this value with 27. How? Let's see. 27, right? Let's see. 27 twos. 54. Then 4. 43. 43 means 27 once. 27. Then 16. 162. Okay, 162. When you if you want to check is 27, if 162 is divisible by 27 or not, what is the unit number? I mean, 27 is the number here, highway, right hand side. Then you can check in 7 table what is the value of 2. Like, I mean, if you want to read 7 table, then you can get, right, 7 1 7 7 2 is 14, like that. 7 6 42. So 2 is here, 6, right? 6 times you can check 6 times. 27 once, 27 6, right? 27 6 means 26 are 120, 7 6 are 42, total 162, right? 216 is the value. Got my point? If you want to check 167 is divisible by 27 or not, right? I mean, it's an easily you can do. In 7 table, if the, I mean, if the number in, if the unit digit number is like a 2, right? You can say 7 6 are 42, right? So 6 times it will be, I mean, divided by 27, right? 27 into 6, 142, 162. If you want to cross check, right, 20 into 6, 120, 7 into 6, 42. If you can add both, 120 plus 42, 162. Right? This is how we can, I mean, calculate in a speed manner, so that you can able to calculate whatever the value, right? 27 into 6 means 20 into 6, 7 into 6. You have to speed like this. So 216, right? 216 means 108 into 1, 108 into 2. So in numerator we have 1 1 only, right? So it won't be the case here. Then you can see what is the, sorry, denominator is 1 1 only. What is the numerator value? 2 into 100 into 100. X is equal to, right? That's it, right? So 2 into 1 2, 2 into 1 2, 2 only. If you are confusing how to calculate this, I mean, whatever the zeros here, 2 plus 2, 4 zeros. Just write it down. Okay. What is the value? 20,000. Option 3 is correct. Got it? Okay. I mean, 20,000 is the initial value. So after first year, it was increased by 8%. Then second year, it was increased 8%. Then latter final value is, I mean, you can't say, right, 8% and 8% is 16%, right? You can't do like this, because initial value is 20K. After increase 8%, 8% means 10% means 2,000. 1% means 200. 8% means 1,600. If you can add 1,600, right? 20,000, right? Right, 1,600. So after first year, the value is 21600. Then you have to it is increased by 8% again for next year. Then you have to calculate 8% of this value, 21,600. You can't do 16%. I mean, of 20,000, and you can't write like this. Okay. So we have to. I mean, it was increasing gradually every year of by 18%. Sorry, by 8%. So you have to calculate, and I mean, like this. You have to calculate for first year, then again you have to calculate for second year. Okay. I hope you understand the logic, right? I mean, it won't be the complicated thing. I am explaining in a slow, I mean, in a slow way, right? I mean, I am explaining step by step. That's why it was taking this much time. But if you are well aware of writing this step, right? X into 108 into by 100, 108 by 100 like this. then you can able to do it in a easy manner, right? It won't take much time. Okay, let's see one more question. Okay, so I mean this is the same model which we did just now, right? So the population of a town is 18,000. I will tell you here. It increases by 10% during first year, 20% during second year, right? If you can increase 10% first, then you can add 20% to that. Then that will be the final answer. Okay. I hope you understand logic, right? So, I mean, just try to do it of yourself, right? You can take this as assignment or homework, whatever it is, right? If you want to do, you can do. Okay, do it and please, I mean, comment the answer in the comment section. Okay, if you are not able to understand, then I can explain if you want. Okay, after this, I mean, in next video, I can explain this question as well. But what I'm saying is, if you are able to, right? I mean, and if you are able to understand the previous logic, right? How we are doing and all, then you can try to implement the same here in this question. So it is easy compared to the previous question. So it was asked of previous, I mean, previous years, I mean, total, I mean, to population. But now here it was asking for after next 2 years. Okay, friends. I hope you understand, right? You understand if you understand the logic in previous question, then you can able to solve it easily. Okay, try to solve it and please type your answer in the comment section. Okay. So that's all for today. So I hope I covered most of the models which are asked in previous exams only. So what I'm saying is, if you find any further questions on percentages topic in this particularly in this topic only, just write a mail to the to above given mail ID. Okay. And one more thing, friends, if anyone not subscribed to our channel yet, please do share and subscribe to our channel. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.